I know Chiggs is in here recording this.
No Chig Smooth in here, right? So whatever you say,
you know Chig gonna have everything up there.
Whatever you say, Chig's gonna be on YouTube with it, man.
We love the move.
Yeah, that means white.
Yo, who gets that means white.
Hey, let me get a translation.
Kendrick fans, get him. We love the move.
Yeah. Now that the rap war of 2024, for all intents and purposes, is postponed to at least the Super Bowl, the pod wars are in full effect. The guys of the Shits and Gigs pod made their way to the US to have a podcast tour while they're here, eventually stopping by Andrew Schulz and the Flagrant Podcast, who make it their mission to make their guests uncomfortable for laughs, because it's a podcast by comedians. Even at the end of that clip, Schulz talked about Kendrick fans get him, because he knows that it's all a joke. It's not a political interview. It's podcasters interviewing other podcasters. But was he trying to set him up with his line of questioning and jokes that rubbed people the wrong way? Especially Ryan Clark of The Pivot. He would have something to say about a joke that was made on the podcast. And he would call out Charlamagne for not making sure his friend understands cultural differences. And then after all that, Andrew Schulz and company will give their sincerest apologies. What's up, y'all? It's your man Talkless World Report for the Chig Smooth channel. We got to talk about this. Will podcasts ever be lighthearted again? Because the guys of the Shits and Gigs podcast have been under immense pressure from their audience because they laughed at jokes on the Flagrant Podcast, but not just any jokes. This one seems to be the one in particular. Take a listen.
Meghan Markle, she's cool, man. She's cool. She stole your ginge. How do you feel about that?
I'm here for it, bro.
I'm here for the multicultural.
Really?
Yeah,
Black girlfrient effect.
Yeah.
You're
into that.
Yeah.
Meghan Markle
came
fine.
What's black girlfriend? They just come in and start fighting?
Nah, bro. you guys don't know about the black girlfriend effect. She just...
Wait, what is the black girlfint effect?
Oh, you don't know about
it? Glow up the other culture.
Yeah, so you'll see a guy who's had a black girlfriend, all of a sudden he's got buzz cut, like clean shape up.
Glows up, bro.
I like that.
Glows the fuck up. They shave their hair because they start losing it. Because they're so stressed being around this black girl complaining about shit all the time. That's why they gotta shave their hair.
Nah, bro. White guys with black girlfriends,
they grow a beard because there's more cushion when they get slapped. God, that's hilarious. I think the black girlfriend effect. It might be a protective instinct, bro.
You think?
Protective. Yeah. Do you guys? Have you ever had black girlfriends?
Yeah.
Have you ever had white girls?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. What's your favorite? We love them all.
Yeah.
Oh, really? We love them all.
Yeah. That means white.
Yo, who gets
that means white.
Hey, let me get a translation.
Kendrick fans, get him. We love them all.
Throughout the podcast, the jokes were all cultural based in that realm of this is a white guy, this is an Indian guy, you guys are black guys, but you guys are black guys from the UK and we have a black guy from America. So we're all just talking from that perspective. It's not really deeper than that. But that silly and insensitive comment and joke really rubbed Ryan Clark the wrong way. Clark will post on Twitter, I'm not sure what black woman experience Andrew Schulz has had, but it hasn't been the real, quote, black girlfriend effect. To insult black women and describe them as complainers and abusive isn't just untrue, it's disrespectful. Even worse, James and Fahad allowing him to say it is even more insulting. Andrew Schulz spoke that way in front of two black men because they allowed him to. They made him comfortable enough to disrespect black women because they didn't force him to respect them. My experience is that black women are powerful, beautiful, strong, and supportive. They prioritize black family, community, and culture. They take steps back to push their men and families forward. So no, Andrew, the black girlfriend effect is nothing like what you described. I'm just upset that you don't have enough solid black men around you to tell you differently. And he would even call out Charlamagne to take some accountability. Take a listen.
Whoever is Andrew Schultz's black friend, Charlamagne, you're his black friend. Sit him down, talk to him, tell him what the black woman experience truly is. Because he ain't married to one, and he's obviously never been around enough of them to know how strong, how beautiful, how independent they could be while also being supportive, how much black women have done to create this entire world that we all live in and the way that they've poured in it. I'd rather be upset, but I know if I'm upset and I'm loud, that just plays into the same angry black woman trope to the black man trope that he wants us to depict, and I refuse to give him that joy.
Ryan Clark will go on to share his personal experience with having a black mother and a black wife, and them going through the struggles of being humans in America. And after all that, Andrew Schulz and the Flagrant Podcast would respond directly. Take a listen.
Just want to let you know that you're going to stay upset. Okay? What we're not going to do is sit here with our tucked between our legs, apologizing on the podcast for jokes. Okay? Matter of fact, we have a new apology video that we should definitely watch. The Shits and Gigs gentlemen came on the podcast.
I love them. I feel bad they're going through this.
Yeah, but actually I do want to take this seriously because they are serious guys.
The interesting thing about the apology is that they took the time and ability to get things removed from the podcast. So before it was published, parts of this podcast was already edited out. Here's Schulz telling us about that.
It is definitely not cool to be in that situation. And again, not be the ones to stand up and kick the cameras down. And we f***ed it on that occasion. We did. It's not going to happen again. And it's about being human. It's about realizing that you don't know what you're prepared for. You don't know how to prepare for something
you don't
that
know
you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And once it's happened one time, you're like,
Pause.
right.
You know what's mad funny about this? Is that they had that they asked to take out the episode. You know what they didn't ask to take out?
Your racist slander.
They had their producer, whatever, was like, hey, we really think that's inappropriate. We'd like to take that out. That's very uncomfortable. Their fight and flight instinct really kicked in after the power down. But with that joke about the black women, nothing really seemed, the fight or flight wasn't really there afterwards.
Your delivery was too good. I think
Maybe they were seduced by the delivery.
Pod Wars are back. But what do you think about the situation? Was Andrew Schulz leading them into being disrespectful? Or were the cast just making their guests uncomfortable on purpose? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace.